Yeah, I saw it. I saw the new Final Destination. That shit was cool. Why this shit so damn bright? What's so damn bright? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you talking about my lighting? Like my ring light or something? It's not a ring light, but it's my lighting in the background. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, you should do TikTok. I do TikTok. I only do skits really on TikTok. You know the reason why? I'm talking about your skit. Why this shit so damn bright? What's so bright? My TikTok? Nigga, I made the skit in the fucking sun. I I did it on this. I did it in the sun. Yo, nobody goes. I don't understand. Like what, bro? Uncle, will you remember me? Yes, I will remember. Yo, I'm not your uncle, bro. I will remember you. You're making it seem like this the last conversation you'll ever have with me in life. Like you're not gonna know me after this. Trust me, bro. You good, gang. Uncle, you remember me? Yes. Like, what type of question is that, bro? Yo, I think my subscribers on YouTube is dead ass like cooked, bro. Trip out. Yo, guys. I love you, Unc. Bro, why are you calling me Unc finally? Yo, remember I used to do the YouTube lives? I'm back now, you heard? I'm back on the YouTube lives for the chat, for the fucking chat. You know what I'm saying? I have to come back for y'all. But I'm really on Twitch. Unc, you never know. What if me or you... Yo, bro, what's wrong with you, bro? Why are you talking like that? Oh, I love you, Unc. How the fuck you love me? Bro said he loved me already. Oh yeah, I forgot my YouTube and my Twitch chat is combined. I forgot. I don't know how I did that before, but I did it. So every time somebody chats on YouTube, it combines with my Twitch. Yeah, guys, I know y'all probably don't see like the chat, but that right there is my Twitch chat. I mean, that's my TikTok chat. You are my favorite, Unc. Bro, is this the same person on my fucking... You're my favorite. How am your favorite? Is this the same person on my Twitch? Nah, you're good. You're good. I'll close it. I don't want to be loud for you, though. Yo, bro. Unc, you never know what if me or you... Like, calm down, Unc. Bro, you the same person? Guys, everybody on my Twitch, if you subscribe on my Twitch, I'm writing your name on my chair. We already got one person up here. I'm going to get multiple people on here. Trust me, I'm trying to like show love back to my community. Bro is crazy, bro. You just look like Unc. I just look like fucking Unc. How the fuck does that even make sense? Hello said hi. Your name is Hello, and you said hi. Hello said hi. What the fuck, bro? Say hello if you notice me. Hello. I notice you. Unc doesn't spin like that. Calm down, Unc. Yo, my Twitch chat could read my YouTube chat, bro. I don't know why my YouTube chat combines to my Twitch. Like, it's combined in one. Which is cool. So it's not multiple, it's not multiple chats. But my Twitch chat can read my YouTube chat, but my YouTube chat can't read my Twitch chat. So that shit is weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Guys, should I play a game? Hold on, let me not play a game, you know. We don't want to see Zah play. I can't play shit. Niggas don't want to see me do shit. I'm actually a fucking gamer. I actually play video games. If y'all gave me a fucking chance. The fuck? As soon as Unk plays a game, his views go down. Yo, what the fuck, bro? You can't guess who I am on Twitch. I think I know who you are on Twitch. It's not hard to tell. I know exactly who you are on Twitch. I know exactly who you are. As soon as Unk play the game, his views go down. Like, bro, yo, niggas be hating, bro. That's the most hating shit I've ever heard. Like, how do you just like what, bro? As soon as the views go down, as soon as I play video games, I can't even play video games. My name is Twa the Goat. Twa the Goat. You're not even on my stream. Who is this? You're not even on my stream. I don't see no Twa the Goat on my stream. I'm just speaking facts. You know it's true. I have been noticing. Oh my gosh, bro. I know you know this. But why are you like, this nigga speaking his thoughts, bro? Keep your thoughts to yourself. We know every time I play the game, everybody want to leave. Damn. Yo, G's with the follow. Oh my gosh. What's going on tonight, bro? G's shaky. G's shaky with the follow. What the F? Deborah Timms. Yo, Deborah Timms been on my YouTube. She been watching my streams. I mean, she been watching my YouTube. Like, she's an OG viewer for my YouTube. Yo, who's G Shaky? G Shaky, everybody that subs on my YouTube, on my Twitch. Oh! W fucking sub, Jeezy. W sub. Everybody say W sub or Jeezy. Yo, we at 29 subs right now. Oh my fucking gosh. Can you give me a shout out to Lamine Yamal? Yo, G Shaky, where you trying to get your name written at? G Shaky with the subscribe, with the sub. All right. Yo, G Shaky, we gonna write your name. Where you want your name written? So you at Collab Crib. Yo, appreciate that, my heart. Yo, listen, man. Listen, G's. If you see me at Collab, I don't be doing that much over there. You feel me? I just be chilling, you know, just mingling. If you know, you know. If you know me, you know me. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, you know me. I'm not super big. I ain't that nigga. I'm not that nigga. I am not that nigga. You could tell I'm not that nigga. I might be that nigga when it comes to skits. I ain't gonna lie. I might be that nigga when it comes to them skits. I know how to make a nigga laugh. That's one thing I could do. I could make a nigga laugh. But this streaming shit hard. You know what I'm saying? This streaming shit is fucking hard. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Watching since 1K. Oh, you boy that you see me. You've been watching me since I had 1,000 followers. Swear that's you. Yo, G Shaky, I'm about to write your name. Every person I sub, we writing their name on there. So, yo, chat, where should we write shit? We writing shit right here. All right, hold on. Let me turn around. Pause. I look like I'm giving the chair a lap dance. All right, we're gonna write add G Shaky. All right, I'm gonna write add G Shaky like. I'm gonna write it right here. G Shaky gave out your sub. Wait, your sub goal of 30 was complete. G Shaky with 2 subs. Oh my fucking gosh. Yo, all right, so I'm gonna put times 2. I'm gonna put right here. At G's. Okay, I want to make sure I'm doing it right. 2 E's, capital. Z. G's. I want to make sure I don't mess up, guys. Shaky. At G Shaky times 2, my heart. You inspired this shit. I appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been grinding. Niggas know I've been grinding. Look, we got Big Boy Diamante, and then I put at G Shaky times 2. You know what I'm saying? Cause he sent 2 fucking subs. I should have just wrote it as G Shaky, you know what I'm saying? Cause times 2 is probably uncalled for. I probably don't need to do that, but look. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. This shit is crazy. Damn, G Shaky. We just hit 30 subs. I hit my 30 sub goal. Finally. Fuck. Damn, Chad. I just hit my 30 sub goal. It's a good fucking day, man. Yo, guys, the next goal for a nigga. We hit our 30 subs. The next goal for me is 50 subs, chat. We at 30. Let's get this shit shaking, my nigga. One of these days, we gotta get to, matter of fact, fuck a 30. Let me start off small, bro. I'm not even that nigga real quick. I'm not even that nigga to be putting up 40. I'd rather put 50. I might have put, not 50. I'd rather put 40. 40 subs, man. New goal of 40 fucking subs. Yo, that emote be frying me. Deborah Tim's in the chat. Yo, this shit is crazy. We got 40. You know what's crazy about this shit is that I will literally do some shit like this right now, right? I'll literally do some shit like this right now. And then later on, like, it may not look like it's crazy right now on stream, but what I'll do is clip it up. And once I drop the clip goes crazy. So it's crazy. Like, my clips or my skits or something will go crazy. I hop on streaming, you know? I'm barely cracking 10. I'm barely cracking 12. You know what I'm saying? I'm barely cracking shit. You feel me? Might crack the chair. Nah. Hold on, my fault. I got out of hand. Might crack the chair type shit. Where the next skit at? Actually, I got a skit that I'm trying to make tomorrow. I'm about to make that shit tomorrow. And I might make this skit, I gotta make this skit tomorrow, and I might make this skit, I got a skit in my phone. I would tell y'all, it's a calm skit. It's a funny skit. It's one of those, it's by myself. It's not a high level production skit, but it's still a funny skit. Yeah. Hulu? I do not have Hulu. I wish I had it. Damn, I feel bad. I'm a jailbreak. I'm going to manipulate the TV. We don't jailbreak stuff over here, chat. That's illegal. Don't jailbreak your devices, chat, to watch free movies. Don't jailbreak your devices to watch anything free online. You know why? Because that's illegal, and you're stealing money. Pay for that subscription. Pay that $10.99 a month and $24.99 a month for Netflix and Hulu and Peacock and Disney and Netflix. Pay that, because that's the right thing to do. Okay? She's watching Alvin and the Chipmunks? Are you watching Alvin and the Chipmunks? She's watching Alvin and the Chipmunks? What the F? Nah, fuck that. I'm telling y'all, man. Me personally, I don't know how. I don't know how I could do it. Like I said, Proudy and Unc out here teaching us life lessons. Unc. Yo, what the fuck? I'm not your Unc, bro. I'm not your fucking Unc, bro. Get on with that shit. I'm not your Unc, bro. Be honest with you, bro. I'm not your fucking Unc. Unc, I look like Olise. Olise. Unc, I look like you. What? G Shaky Unc. Yo. Now everybody's fucking Unc. Yo, look at my hair, bro. I came a long way. Why my family, somebody in my family thought I had extensions? You are Unc accepted. Unc is like, bro, do you know what the fucking age of Unc is? Unc gotta be like, Unc is like 40. 40, 50. That's Unc. Raven! That's you? Got a fart on you. Yo, nah, let me chill out. I got a fart on you. The fart count ain't move a bit. I haven't farted. You know what's crazy? I've been farting off camera. I take shits and I fart off camera. But you know what I told myself? I'm gonna do a vlog for y'all. I should do a vlog recording myself every time I fart. Don't take my fucking idea. I'm gonna record myself for a vlog. I recorded myself every time I farted. I recorded it. So throughout my whole fucking day or whatever I do, I fucking record it for a vlog for YouTube. My guess is if I play my cards right, it goes viral, it goes crazy, because the clip on TikTok most likely will go crazy because everybody. The fuck is the fly, bro? Oh my gosh, I really killed the bug. Oh my fucking gosh, I really killed this shit. Oh my gosh, I really killed the bug. Look at it on my thumb. Oh my gosh. Is that his body? Is that its body? Bro, is that his body on my fucking thumb? Wait. Bro, what the fuck? Did I just kill the fucking bug? Look at that on my thumb. Oh my fucking gosh. Oh yeah, Raven, every time everybody that sub up tonight or moving forward, I'm gonna write their name on my thing. I'm writing their name on my chair. You see that? And they get to pick wherever they want it. That I put times 2 because he sent 2 subs. Oh shit. Yeah, bro. But honestly, chat, I don't think that's different. You feel? I'm Raven. I've been making shit. I'm trying to make some shit. Feel me? But look, I know you text me on Discord too, but I don't be on Discord like that. You feel me? I don't. That's just me though. But look, what I'm about to tell y'all though is, if I drop that as a vlog, I'm playing my cards right. You know why? Because I think it'll go viral because people like it from my Twitch clips and shit. But then if I drop it as a YouTube video and I drop it on TikTok, the TikTok is most likely gonna go through. It's gonna shoot on TikTok automatically off rip. But if I shoot it and put it into a way where it's different because nobody ever recorded themselves throughout their day farting on a vlog, and then I mix it with the farting, and then people come from that to go there, and then they have I have a crowd. I might have a fucking crowd for YouTube to come up and pull up on my YouTube. And me personally, I don't mind being a YouTuber. I've started content to be a YouTuber, like a compilation. Like, yeah, but it's a compilation, but it's a vlog. Like the whole day, throughout the whole day, it's gonna be at least farts throughout the whole vlog. But it's still a vlog. But there's gonna be multiple farts in here. It's gonna be like, it's not like a regular vlog. Like I might start off to be like, yo, what's good, chat? Yo, then I start talking. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm farting. Throughout the whole vlog is a fart. But it's still funny because at the end of the day, it's me being myself and it's a fart. And at the same time, people quit yapping unk. All right, bro. It's funny. It's entertaining. People have an obsession with me farting. I don't know why. People want to pay me. Raven, some people want to pay me. I don't know how. I don't know how I can get into it. I've been thinking about it. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like a fucking bop. A fart bop. But yeah. So I think about it like that. Like, yeah, I wanted to pay you too. You want to pay me? How much you want to pay me, bro? That sounds so crazy for me even saying that. Do I got to show my fucking ass or something? That's, hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I can't. There's levels to this shit. There's just levels to this shit of just showing, of doing. At that point, I might as well do OF and shit. You feel me? And go all out. And just be a bop. You know what I'm saying? And just start slinging dick. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel like I don't want to just be outside slinging dick to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy. Slinging dick here. You get dick. You get dick. You get dick. You get dick. You know what I'm saying? I don't even feel like I'll feel right morally. I think I have to go to church after that. I got to go to church after that. I got to go to church. Tell Ryan I said hi. What the fuck? This is a different you, bro. Yo, bro. You really came to the YouTube to tell Ryan you said hi. All right, yep, he said hi, bro. This guy, Jerio Guzman, said hi, whatever. Do it. I make 1K from only... What? You make 1K from what? From only... You about to say only... Only... Yo, it's another fly, but do I want to get my hands dirty again? All right, I missed the fly. That's right, fuck it. But yeah, chat, I don't know. But I'm thinking about putting it into a vlog. If I put it into a vlog, that shit might go stupid. That shit might jump out the porch. You gotta accept Ryan is famous across all your platforms. Who the fuck is Ryan? You should actually do that, to be honest. What, the vlog? Or the selling it? I don't even know how do I even sell that? I'm not posting out on my story. Yo, guys, I'm selling farts for the day. The rate is $75, $80, $100, $200 per fart. You know what I'm saying? If you want more farts, if you want 3 farts in one, that's $300, $400 in 3 fart video. Like, bro, what? Some random nigga came in my stream the other night and was like, yo, I sell farts. Straight like that. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, bro, I've been watching you. He said, I sell farts. I swear to everything all my life. He said, yo, I sell farts. He said, I make $1,200 a month. I said, what? I might not have to be in the fucking streets. I might not be poor, guys. I might not be poor. I might not, you feel me? The job let a nigga go. Times do get hard. You know? 22nd birthday is tomorrow. Okay, Allison Marie. 22nd birthday tomorrow. What are we doing? $1,200 a month ain't bad, especially for it to be a side hustle. But this is a random person. Like, they didn't show their face. They didn't show anything. Like, they're hidden. Like, they're not known. But a person like me that got a name to themselves, if this motherfucker's making $1,200, I gotta at least be touching 2 bands. At least. Or 3, like, I'm not even trying to drag it. I'm not even trying to drag I don't want to hype myself. But there's a, like, bro. Jerkly Gaming. Diamante Jerkly is here. Oh, why is that the first thing he say? You see, you ruined the fucking, like, oh my gosh. Call me and Ryan, get a fart jar. What? Get a fart jar? Because you're not ugly. So what? Oh, they attracted to it? Oh, Rayons, you want a nigga to fart on you and shit? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with my hair being back, though. I do fuck with it. I gotta get a cut, though. One of these days, I gotta get a cut, guys. Right now, we struggling. We going through hard times, so your boy not getting a cut a little bit it's gonna be a little minute till your boy get a cut. But look, I'm still here, though. You feel me? I'm still a sexy-ass nigga, I feel like. Personally, I haven't went to the gym in, like, 2 weeks. I'm feeling like shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to figure it out. You feel me? When my back's against the wall and shit not going right, I get depressed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know shit like that, but that's like, you know, I'm trying to figure it out. You look like Michael Osley. Oh, all right. Who the fuck is this guy, bro? at this point, bro. Who's Michael Mosley, bro? That ass. Getting tight. Who is this, bro? This is who I fucking look like. Are we that ass right now? Hold on. This nigga, hold on. This nigga low key. Oh, this nigga low key do look like me. What the fuck? Oh, nah. Haha, Jerkly Gaming, what's up? Yo, Jerkly, I'm doing a thing right now. Everybody that sub up to my fucking stream, I'm going to be writing their names on my fucking chair, bro. This chair, what I want to do, I want to fill this whole fucking chair up so much where I got to get another chair. And then I'm going to have that chair here. I'm going to have another chair here. Or I want to just keep filling the fucking chair up to a point where it shit just looks so crazy. But yes, chat, I'm going to be filling up my whole chair. All my subs. I think it's a W idea. I think it is a W idea. I don't think it is. I know it is. And it also, like, it gives y'all a reason to sub up. It's not like I sub up, y'all sub up, and I say, yo, thanks, bro. Appreciate you for the sub. Like, nah, I'm going to write your name on my fucking chair. Yo, guys, tomorrow I'm doing an IRL stream, too. Jerkly Gaming, everybody that's here, if y'all just coming into the stream. IRL streaming, we going to a Juve tomorrow or a FET or whatever the fuck it is. We going to that shit tomorrow. Y'all be there. IRL stream. Everything litty. Any new subs? Yeah, we got 2 new subs after you, gang. Somebody upped it on your ass. Let me charge this speaker, bro. The speaker is dying. The way you feel. Oh, baby. Yo, guys, I hit my 30 sub mark, yo. 30 fucking subs. We're on the road to 40 subs right now. This shit is crazy. The sub chair was a W idea, and you try to cut my ass. Feel me? I thought it was a W idea, unless you were just joking. I'm telling you, this shit gonna be fire, bro. Like, the moment I get to a point, this shit is gonna be so much people on here. All that breezy, bro. You're gonna be up the next Kai Cenat. Keep grinding. I don't want to be the next Kai Cenat, bro. I want to be at that level, but I don't want to be the next Kai. I want to be the next me. I want to be the next me, bro. Why would I want to be Kai? I would like to, feel me? I met Kai before, but shit, I would like to meet him at a different level when I'm Za. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking me. I'm fucking me, man. Like, I'm fucking me. Fucking me. Damn, that shit hurts. Damn. I need some fucking vitamins, bro. That shit hurt. Just hitting my own chest, bro. Damn. Yo, drop a W in the chat if y'all in here was still with me, though. Drop a W in the chat. I don't know how much people in here. You feel me? The views go up, the views go down. But I just want to make sure I still got niggas entertained. You know what I'm saying? Y'all enjoying yourself tonight. I make y'all entertain a little bit. Y'all niggas is laughing a little bit. I don't know. Y'all don't clip me, so I gotta just fake clip myself. But hopefully I'm making clippable content. Cause I don't like to just stream just to stream. Like I like to stream. Don't get me wrong. But I like to make clippable content as well. Cause that's the whole point. Cause I know one day y'all wanna be in here with 40 other people, 50 other people, 60 other people, 100 people, 300 people, 300 people, 1,000 more people. You know what I'm saying? But by that time, my chat just be fucking moving so much. But I will still read everybody's comment though, as much as I can. I really would. Hop on Warzone, Unc. I'm ass. I'm not hopping on Warzone. I'm not him on Warzone. I already told everybody that. Anybody ask me about playing Warzone, I don't do that shit. Niggas know I'm not him. Kai's doing another streamer university. He is? Where he say that at? Where the clip at? I'm about to go to the clip. Where's another streamer university? Where he say that shit at? Please tell me. And that doesn't even mean I'm guaranteed to go in. I can't see all that's breezy comments. Yeah, that comment right there that somebody say that, that's YouTube. That's why you can't see it. Where Kyrie? Where is it? What am I looking at that? Streamer University. Kai Part 2. He's doing it with Kyrie Irving.
Good question. But, because behind the scenes, mentally, they're fucking me up. Man, you a bitch. Hold on. Shit. Nah, but mentally, it's been a lot. Like, behind the scenes, I'm trying to, like, if I didn't make it stream, I'm gonna make that motherfucker tonight. Cause we still got one more night. But it's been a lot. So the whole process, you know, before all of y'all coming here, before the whole idea of y'all.
Nah, this is not it. But damn, I ain't gonna lie, the clip kind of pulled me in. The clip got me.
Who deserves to be here and who doesn't. I really hope y'all don't pay attention to nothing y'all see online. Because this ended up becoming one of the most, like, the best thing I ever did. And I appreciate y'all for being here. I know that's a big question. Because Shrew University has a potential to go deeper, like, with teams.
Do you want to talk about that right now?
Well,
that's what I'm saying. I want to make sure you save some of the details.
Here's the thing, though. Well, I don't know if I'm running that shit back because how stressful it was. I'm saying, how did we speak it? If there was ever a world for that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I would definitely be
because Shrew University has a potential.
He's not doing that shit again? Shit. I guess it's GG's.
Everybody was watching, chat. I came back home.
Bro, are you talking in Chinese, bro? What the fuck? Shing. Yo, I was about to say some shit and I'm about to start talking Chinese on you, bro. You feel me? Lucky I don't even know what I'm really saying, so I'm not even gonna say it, gang. Niggas lucky, bro. You know Chinese? I know a little Chinese. Don't play. Don't fucking play, you heard? Not fully, though. I took a class. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. I did my thing a little bit. The way you feel. Yo, chat. Is my cousin good? Is she sleep? Good? Just make sure you're alright. I'll make sure you was good. That Clyde in there. Make sure she alright. You're speaking to me in Chinese, bro. You was like, I don't know what the fuck. Mandarin? Hey, what the fuck? I speak back. Bro, y'all don't even know what y'all... Yo. Y'all got too much time on y'all hands, bro. Chad, I want to play a game so badly. But I know niggas don't jack me. So... I might as well. Fuck it. I don't know. Unless y'all niggas still here with me. I want to still watch that with me. The way you feel. Could have been house. 2 million people get clean water for the first time. Mr. Beast. Yo, what doesn't Mr. Beast do? Have you spoken to Bro's World of Spidey? I have not spoken to Bro, but I hope he's doing fine now. I haven't spoke to him. I'm gonna be real. I haven't spoken to him for a little minute. I mean, since that day, but, you know. That was a cool segment, really inspiring. Yeah, that was cool. Oh shit, I like these videos.
Sat here and we've heard you talk about your jet and Maui and
20 people. All right, let's react. 20 people confront a billionaire. Jubilee, I think.
The money that sits in your account that you don't care to touch. What stops you from helping every person in this room that's struggling right now? How do you help them? What do you do?
You sound like you about to cry.
But I had to take off work today, and I'm struggling. I got bills, man.
We brought 20 strangers together to sit with a billionaire to ask anonymous questions. A billionaire? He's a billionaire.
I'm
Who's
John
he?
Morgan, the founder of Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. And according to Forbes, I'm a billionaire. Ask me anything.
My first question is,
What the-
how much are you currently worth, and how did you amass that amount of money?
I'm a lawyer. I went to law school and became a lawyer, but I'm also a serial entrepreneur.
Damn.
I built and operate a chain of attractions across America. I have Marriott hotels across America. I built shopping centers. The big part of my wealth has been generated by my law firm, Morgan & Morgan. Well, I don't know exactly how much I'm worth. I used to tell my kids when they were little, when their friends would ask them, are we rich or not? I said, the answer is this: we're comfortable.
What do you mean comfortable? Like,
Whoa.
you definitely have way more than just being comfortable. You live a luxury life.
Do you call being worth $1 billion comfortable?
Who said he?
Very.
Who says he lives a? Wait, see,
You
this is what
don't-
I'm saying. This is the mindset of people. Who the fuck says he lives a comfortable life? I mean, not a comfortable life. No, not a comfortable life. What am I saying? That was a bad take. Hold on.
Very.
Like, you definitely have way more than just being comfortable. You live a luxury life.
That's where I wanted to get at. What the fuck is she talking about? You live a luxury life. Just because I'm a billionaire, a million doesn't mean I have to live luxury. People don't. There's people that are rich as hell and they don't live super they don't live super rich. They don't live luxury. They just live like a normal person. They may have more advances. They may have a nice house, a better maybe have a bigger house than that. But that doesn't mean, or maybe like a nice car. But that doesn't mean everything they do is like super luxury. Like people are still. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's like saying the money got to him. The nigga just said he went to school. He had his law firm. He has law firm, invested into Marriott, invested into other stuff. Built other stuff. You know what I'm saying? He went to school just like a lot of us. And I'm not saying that he's better than I'm not saying anything, but I'm just saying what I'm saying is like we all are, we all can get to that level as well. But to say that he's living luxury, there's niggas that are in the hood that live luxury and they don't got shit. So what the fuck does that even mean? You can meet niggas are broke and living luxury, buying a Mary's. You know what I'm saying? Buying a Mary's, wearing Dior, but they're popped. Real life. So it's like, but they look like they live in luxury. They popping now, they flying, they traveling. So what the fuck does that even mean? You live in luxury because he's a billionaire. That don't make no fucking sense. Whoever that fucking was. Chloe? Yeah, Chloe, shut the fuck up, bro. Chloe, you just shut up, bro. You just chatting.
You have way more than just being comfortable. You live a luxury life.
Shut the
Do you
fuck
call
up.
being worth $1 billion comfortable?
Very. And but you don't feel like it because you don't spend it. When you grow up a certain way, it's not like it's changed much of my life. I'm in the same house. I don't spend the money that you would
Bro,
think
when did
I'd
you get to
spend.
4 million
It's
views?
odd because you
When
have
did I
all
do
this
that?
money in the bank, but it doesn't really change what you do day to day.
My question for you
Exactly
is,
my
what stops
point.
you from using your wealth to change somebody's life?
I'm not gonna lie, he's gonna fuck around and fry everybody in this fucking video, bro. He literally lives his day-to-day life
Let me
and he
build
saves
a
his
completely
fucking money.
free e-commerce
People don't
store.
understand that.
Nothing. Listen, I live 3 places. I
Oh,
live
that would be you in
Florida,
20 years, I
live
hope.
in Maui, Hawaii.
She chipped.
And I live in New Hampshire. But I've taken my wealth and done certain things. Like in Florida where I live, I ran a constitutional amendment twice to legalize medical marijuana. I lost the first time, but I won the second time with 72% of the vote. I believe that income inequality is the #1 issue facing America today. The rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer. And every day the gulf is getting wider. So what did I do? I ran a constitutional amendment. I spent tens of millions of dollars to raise the minimum wage from $8 an hour to $15 an hour in Florida.
Woo!
That's a doubling of the minimum wage. So I take that money that I make and I've run those constitutional amendments and I've put money into food banks and
Imagine how much
to
money
the
he's getting, bro.
homeless, and it goes on and on. And I will tell you this, not to pat me on the back too much about it, because I don't really feel it. I don't really feel it. I was at lunch there
On
the other
YouTube.
day, and
I'm
this
talking
woman
right
walks
here.
up to me,
I'm
she
looking
said,
at you, bro.
John, I just want to thank you and your
I
wife
dropped the
for
skit.
the
My skit
donation
went
you
viral,
made to
gang.
iDignity. I didn't know what iDignity was. I said, how much do we give? She said, $500,000. It turns out that my wife had given the money. And by the way, if you want money, call my wife.
His
And
wife be spending the bread.
iDignity is a place for the
woman
poor
gonna
to
spend the
poor to
bread
get
for sure.
identification, because more and more in this country, you need to have identification just to get food stamps. I believe when you make this kind of money, you have an obligation to give it back. You don't feel it. It doesn't hurt you. You know, you can look at me and know I'm not missing too many meals. So I don't feel like I'm doing anything special. I feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Say he runs for
I'm gonna try to
president.
rephrase it. What stops you from getting out that car at the moment where you and your son, you seen the homeless person? What stopped you from changing that person's life?
And this is what I'm fucking saying, bro. What the fuck is he talking about? Like, what stopped you from changing a person's life? Did this fucking nigga did not listen to anything he just said? He literally just said he took tens and millions of dollars out of his fucking account to raise minimum wage. And he's going to fucking point at him and trying to point fingers at him for trying to accuse him. What stopped you from giving money to that homeless nigga? This nigga took millions of dollars out of his own fucking account to pay to help people. And you're gonna automatically assume that he just doesn't give money to a homeless person? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I feel like even when you're rich or even if you're successful, you still can't low-key win, bro. I feel like you can't win with anything in life sometimes, bro. I feel like I personally just say do you. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't win. I wish I was that chair, bro. You wish you was this chair. What the hell? Stop yapping and listen to Edward Lawyer. I've been talking to him.
I do get out of the
Well, these
car
the same people with they,
When I pull
them,
into a
in their
stoplight
bios.
And there's somebody out there begging for
Look at his
food.
shirt. I ain't gonna lie.
Even
Nah, let me not laugh. That could be me, bro. That ass. I ain't gonna lie. That's me right now. My hair look cooked too.
Been eating donuts for the last 10 years. I give them money because I'm not going to judge them. I look at them this way. They're out there on the street in the heat. I don't know what they're doing out there, but you know what? It's not my job to judge.
I feel like a lot of billionaires, they
Giving
say the
money
same
to
thing.
homeless
They
is
say they do
nonsensical.
donate,
What?
they do give to
If
people.
you're
You
doing
give
it
to
for a
organizations
fix,
and large
it's not a way to fix
conglomerates
it.
that take
What do you mean
your
my
money and
YouTube's
break it
freaked
up and
out?
throw it around? If you're not handing something down to help somebody who really needs it,
Wait, what?
break it, and they do give to people. You give to organizations and large conglomerates that take your money and they break it up and they throw it around. If you're not handing something down to help somebody who really needs it, what does it matter?
You're in the law field.
Hold on, Frederick. Let me hear your take again.
I'm not going to judge them. I look at them this way. They're out there on the street in the heat. I don't know what they're doing out there, but you know what? It's not my job to judge.
I feel like a lot of billionaires, they say the same thing. They say they do donate and they do give to people. You give to organizations and large conglomerates that take your money and they break it up and they throw it around. If you're not handing something down to help somebody who really needs it.
Frederick, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? How much is your OnlyFans subscription? $0.99, bro, because I don't have one. Bro, he donates money to the organizations and he's gonna literally, I'm telling y'all guys, when you fucking make it, bro, you dead ass can't win, bro. You really can't win, bro. He talk about why he didn't give money. Why he didn't give money to them, the individual. He gave it to the organizations. I'ma just shut up, bro. What the fuck?
You're in the law field, and that's how you've amassed your network and everything that you've earned. If you had to start over in a different industry, what would you be in order to become a billionaire?
If you had to start completely from scratch and do something else, what would you do to become a billionaire again? Yo, who is this guy? He's asking the right questions. You asking the right fucking questions. We're talking to a billionaire right now. If you had to go into another profession right now, because 9 times out of 10 he's gonna invest into that. Into that profession. He's asking the right fucking question. We all poor. Let's ask how the fuck can I become a billionaire? Instead of why would you give money to? This is the question we need to be asking. How do I become a billionaire?
in a different industry, what would you be in order to become a billionaire?
Great
I guess?
question.
I don't even know how it happened in the first place. So it's like keep waiting to wake up, and it was all a dream. It's like, how did this happen? Listen, here's my problem. I suck
What's wrong
in
with
math and I
YouTube?
suck in
Nothing's wrong.
science.
I am the
There's not
only
many
subs
jobs
you
left
have.
for me
No, you're
after
not.
that. But my gut tells me I want to go to Wall Street and make deals like that. But what I would probably do is stay in the attraction business that I'm in. I love that business because there's no fighting. And I did it as a hobby. I've always thought what I could have done with my attraction and amusement business if I'd had it full time instead of, it was more like collecting stamps than anything, to tell you the truth.
So you made some comments about like
Did he say collections amusement? Are you talking about amusement parks? Hold on, let me write that shit down. Hold on, chat. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We over here talking to a billionaire. He giving us game on the low, and we just hold on.
What I would probably do is stay in the attraction business that I'm in. I love that business because there's no fighting. And I did it as a hobby.
I have a
I've
pillow
always thought
for you.
what I
What?
could have done with my attraction
pillow for
and
me.
amusement business if I'd had it full time.
The amusement business
It was more
attraction.
like collecting stamps than anything.
Okay.
To tell you the truth.
I'm gonna keep
so
that
you
noted.
made some comments about liking capitalism and how much legislation you did for raising the minimum wage for $15 an hour here in Florida. Is there anyone at your law firm or your multiple businesses that you're paying less than $15 an hour now?
No. And I wasn't paying less then.
He's clocking them niggas' T. He's clocking that. He's clocking that shit. He thought he was gonna get on. He thought he was about to get on something. No, they don't get less than 15. You don't get less than minimum. Now what? Damn.
That a living wage is a civil right. I also believe that retaining
Yes.
employees
What's up?
with a living wage and bonuses, it's good for business. I believe by paying more to my employees, I keep them, attrition is lower, and believe it or not, although it sounds backwards, I believe by paying more, I make more because I keep people, and my people are really all I have.
So in your opinion, why aren't other billionaires doing the same thing that you're doing?
Well, I think some are and some aren't. A lot
Maybe
of
those
people
space that legit
have
don't
to,
know what's
like,
stopping.
Once I
I don't
raised
know.
the minimum wage here in Florida, all of a sudden, out of the blue, Universal raised the minimum wage to $15 an hour. I kind of took credit for that. At a certain point, when wages start to rise, businesses have to respond, because if Universal's paying $15, then Disney's got to pay $15, because who cares if you're running Small World or Harry Potter? You're looking for a job.
So you mentioned a little bit how you've put money into politics and things like that, and in the current political climate in the United States, our government's run by the billionaires, kind of for the billionaires. What do you think the moral role of a billionaire should be within the United States government?
By and large, the opposite of what it is. These fat cats got so much money, but they want the tax laws to benefit them. Like these hedge fund people don't even pay taxes. And so the billionaires are not satisfied with what they have. They want more and more and more and more. And what my worry is, this income inequality.
Hedge
at some
funds don't
point,
pay
there's a breaking
taxes.
point.
What the
At
fuck?
some point, you can become Cuba. And what I would say to these billionaires, you're going to make this gulf so big and so vast.
Are you a Roblox
Donald Trump
fanatic?
told us that 6 years
Microsoft
ago.
Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn digital gift.
Just because you don't think it could ever happen in America, just remember January 6th. Just remember them storming the Capitol. Those were the barbarians at the gate, and they were mad as hell.
Yo, Judah, what's
You
the
know what they're mad
vibes?
about?
Everybody that sub up
They
today,
were
bro, I'm
mad
writing their
because they
names.
think
Not
they were
well, not today,
from-
but moving
They
forward.
weren't mad, and they thought Donald Trump was the one that could do it for them. But that's why they stormed the Capitol. And when I saw it, I said, that could be our future if we let the haves and the have-nots get so separated.
I think everybody knows that probably every single billionaire does evade taxes. And he did say that he wants billionaires to be taxed so high, but I can promise you he probably has found ways to evade taxes.
Back in around like 1940s, the tax rate was around like 90s, higher than 90%, right? Would you be somebody that would advocate to bring back such a high tax rate in order to redistribute the wealth?
I don't know about 90% because you got to have some motivation. Listen, I am a capitalist. I believe in capitalism.
Yo! Judah with the sub. We got 31 subs, chat. 31 out of 40. Yo, Judah, we about to write your name, gang. Shit, where we gonna write it at? Where we gonna write it at, chat? I'm gonna write it right under here. I'm gonna write it right here, chat. Damn. W fucking sub, chat. Damn. FNA Judah. JUDAA. Boom. My phone. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, my phone is about to be on its last life if I don't get a charger. If I don't get a phone case. I don't have no phone case on my phone right now, chat. Yo, W fucking sub, bro. Oh my fucking gosh, yes sir.
For the most with least.
So when you mention capitalism, right?
Zoom back real quick.
Kind of inherent.
Of course. The subs get everything they want. You feel me? That's y'all right there. Oh shit. Boom, bro. I put ×2 for this guy because he subbed up twice type shit. Bro, you're gonna blow. What you mean I'm gonna blow?
You're gonna always take more from the workers. You're gonna put a profit on their labor that they're putting into the business. And I think now we're seeing that capitalism inherently causes these income inequalities. So I think we need to expand those social safety nets. We need to increase taxes on the wealthy in order to allow the poor to enjoy, you know, the things that maybe you enjoyed when you were younger and things like that.
Well, look, I agree with you. And I think it's really for these
No
people
cap.
who are so rich, they're going to lose.
How do we get to a
it
place
one
to
way
build
or
out
the other.
these
They don't,
social
because
safety
look,
nets?
The thing about you got socialism and capitalism. Socialism on paper makes a lot of sense, but then you got to count on everybody working. Will they all work?
Right.
But in the short run, what we're seeing right now with this big, beautiful bill that they're talking about,
You're gonna blow
we're
up. I
talking
don't know
about
how
cutting
you
all
having
sorts
it.
of
I don't know how
benefits to
either,
give
bro.
More money.
I'ma keep
to the
grinding,
rich
though.
and dig our country into trillions of more long-term debt.
Damn.
And I look at it and I scratch my head. The rich should be taxed bigger and harder. And so the reason I'm more for capitalism is because if you go to a socialistic country like France,
France is not socialist.
France is not.
No, you look at, let's say China. We'll give China for
Well,
example.
China's
Let's say
not.
China's
China's
socialist.
communism. I've been to China.
China's not communist.
Huh?
What?
China's not communist.
China-
They're run by the Chinese Communist Party, but they're not.
What
don't
are
have
they?
Any, they're a socialist country.
Socialist?
Yes. And you
I
look
thought
at
they were
their-
Hey,
you
man,
look at their-
I've
I
been
thought they
to
were
China.
communist
wealth
too.
Equality, and it's actually, pretty good.
Have you ever been to China?
Have I? No.
Let me tell you something. It is the most oppressed country.
Let me turn
No,
the AC
no.
down. You turn it right
No,
there.
China's not oppressed. Look at China. China has they have great social safety nets.
You need to go to China and watch the people with their heads down.
This is a completely different China we're talking
4
about.
million
I'm
views on
talking-
about China
YouTube. Yeah,
today.
I'm
bro.
talking, yeah, okay, if we're talking about China today, then no.
That's how I
You
jumped to
have
11K.
drank the wrong Kool-Aid.
I
Wait,
was
what did he
like,
say?
Even no, different China we're talking about. I'm talking.
I'm not China today.
I'm talking. Yeah, okay, if we're talking about China today, then no.
Then you have drank the wrong Kool-Aid.
I was like, oh, I'm the only Asian person in the room.
I'm talking to my
It's, like,
cousin. My
so
cousin's
weird
here with
to
me.
see somebody
Yo,
kind of
yo,
like
what you
debate
doing
about a
tomorrow,
country
Judah?
that my mom is from. I would have to agree with John more in terms of like China being a communist country.
John, I'm a parent, and one of the challenges I have is making sure that my mindset is not my children's mindset. How do you overcome that challenge as a billionaire to make sure your children have their own mindsets?
That's hard to do because they live with you and they hear you.
How
The
do you-
interesting thing about life is you get
Roman
older, you start
Anthony.
listening to
Yo, I'm
your
about to go to
children,
this
you're
Fed
like,
tomorrow.
They're stealing all
Like
my
Juve
shit.
Fed, I think.
I said that. I did that. But what I used to tell them is this: when you're watching me, take the good parts and leave the bad parts. And the thing I used to tell my kids,
I'm trying to make a
is
skit
the
at-
only
I'm trying to
thing
make a
that
skit
I
at the
want
spot,
you to
though.
be. I don't care what you are other than this. I want you to be a compassionate human being. I want you to put other people first. And that's the only mindset that I wanted them to take. And I think that they have done that.
One of my goals
It's from
I think,
4 to
is to make
10.
my kids better than me. What's your main challenge that you see as a billionaire?
And it costs 40.
Making your kids better than you.
The main challenge is that your children do not feel entitled. There's nothing worse than an entitled person, somebody who was born
Facts.
with a silver spoon stuck up their butt,
Facts.
and they become the worst person in the world. I never bought my kids nice cars because I knew they were going to be dinged. And you have to make your kids
Sorry, Coach,
work.
if you don't mind, if
You have to have
I had 3 stars,
consequences
4 days,
that are
3 stars to
consistent.
3.
But the main thing you have to do, if I was giving advice as a parent, you got to spend a whole lot of time. It's all about the time. And
I can't
remember
tell if
this,
I'm on
your
the
child is
phone.
one friend
That's
away.
just how the game goes. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Tickets online? Yeah, I'll send it to
And
you.
when you see that
I
friend,
need help to make my skit too.
you got to separate
so
that friend.
I'm
as
trying to
hard
go
as
there,
it is.
make my
So you
video,
just
finish it up.
mentioned that when you have a child who is having a friend that you find them to be not good for them, essentially, that you have to do what you can to separate them. As a billionaire, what does that entail for you?
Well, you can only do
I've
so
had
much.
4 million views. I
I've
only
only
got,
separated
I only
two
gained
friends.
like
in all the
7,000
years.
followers.
And one was a
subscribers.
kid who used to come over, and he just reeked of marijuana, and he was
8,000.
stoned, and I just had a bad vibe, and I said, look, so and so, you can't go over there, and he can't come over here. My son Matthew was enraged. You can't tell me who's going to be my friend. I said, I'm telling you, you can't go there, and they can't come here. But you can't stop them at school. You can't stop them at a certain point. Later in life, I was justified because that kid that I was worried about ended up in prison.
Wow.
I'm someone who works with
damn.
youth in Orlando. I spend every moment of my days
He had a
to
good
coach
intuition.
and develop the youth in Orlando. And I work with at-risk youth. And one of the biggest things that I have seen in Orlando is that since medical marijuana was passed as a bill in Florida,
Just gotta keep
marijuana
going, bro.
use has become normalized among the youth and those that are underaged. One of the things that you mentioned earlier is that you didn't allow your son to be friends with someone who smoked pot because he smelled loud and he smoked weed. So why would you advocate for a bill like that to be passed when you kicked someone out of your family's circle who was smoking weed themselves?
When my brother was paralyzed, they had him on Percocet, Xanax, and everything else. The only thing that gave him relief, immediate relief, was marijuana. Listen, I believe that marijuana use at an early age fries the mind. I drug tested my children a lot, and my son Matthew failed that drug test a lot. But here's the difference. Would I rather have my brother taking marijuana gummy or opioids, fentanyl? It's a no-brainer. So I don't think marijuana use is on the rise. Let me tell you something. If you want marijuana today, go to any middle school in America.
Yep.
And we'll have a nickel bag real fast.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you feel
Real
that
shit, though.
there's an ethical gray area when it comes to use of marijuana or other drugs in the youth or in adults in our country? And do you think that that leads to potentially a ethical gray area for you as a billionaire as it relates to other things in your life?
Medical marijuana, no way. Because listen, where I think the unethical conduct is coming from is from the pharmaceutical industry. Marijuana is a plant that was put into earth by God or by nature, and it works. I don't know how it works. I don't know how aloe works, but when you rub aloe on sunscreen, it goes away. So I feel very good, morally, ethically, every single way about what I did with medical marijuana. And here's the proof in the pudding. 1 million people in Florida have a card, and guess who uses it mostly? People 65 and older. Go to the marijuana stores, look at the marijuana stores, look who's going in.
One of the great challenges is knowing enough about a subject
I gotta
to
add.
think you're right.
It ain't kids, it's me.
Yeah, so I'm still really confused about the marijuana thing. I feel like with a lot of billionaires, they do want to care for people, but they really don't want them around them. So that's what I feel that you feel with the marijuana. You're fine with people growing it. You're fine with people doing whatever. But right when it's in your house, you don't really care about the person. You want them not around you or your family.
I'd take a gummy every night. It's in my house what are you talking about?
Then why did you kick the person out of your house?
He was a kid who I thought was not just that he reeked of marijuana, he was a kid who I thought was bad news. I didn't think that he was smoking marijuana. I thought he was selling marijuana. Look, I think all of Matthew's friends smoke marijuana. And so that wasn't the issue. The issue was this guy might be a criminal. This guy is a bad influence. So don't take it the wrong way.
Okay, so you kind of briefly talked on like for-profit CEOs and things like that. I was just kind of hoping to hear your take on the current state of, healthcare and what recently occurred with their CEO.
Before I answer that question, I want to go back to the coach's question about marijuana, just so everybody understands where I stand. If John Morgan was king, I'd legalize marijuana all over the country, and I'd let you grow it at your house. So that's how I feel about marijuana. As far as the healthcare, think about this for a minute. There's only one place that we go ever, and we never ask what it costs. When you go to get your hair cut, what's the cost? When you go to buy a candy bar, what's the cost? When you walk into a hospital, none of us ever ask what it's going to cost. You can get a Tylenol pill over here for $20. It could be $1 at the other hospital. The of the insurance industry by healthcare is awful. It's off the charts. Our pharmaceuticals in this country are way more money than pharmaceuticals in his favorite country, China.
Damn.
And so you got the healthcare where we don't ask what things cost. And then you got insurance companies who are fighting healthcare, and they're trying to gouge. The hospitals are trying to gouge. The insurance companies are trying to not be gouged. They're fighting. And guess who's stuck in the middle? The person who needs treatment, the person who has cancer, and they're saying, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do that. And then what happens? People go postal. People snap.
So would you be in favor then of a socialized form of healthcare in the United States?
I don't know how it will work. Listen,
Every other major country has a socialized form of healthcare.
when Obama was president, he came to my house as president. I supported Obama. I'm on the National Finance Committee for Obama. And one of the things...
Came to your
that
house?
really-
Obama came to his house? I guess if you're a billionaire, I mean, shit. Obama probably trying to see what's the vibes.
about Obama, and one of the things that I really liked about Obama was Obamacare. A lot of people lost their House seats for voting for Obamacare. So listen, I'm all ears about anything we can do to get more medicine and more treatment to people. My brother-in-law is a physician up in Haines City, Florida. I have a clinic called the Morgan & Morgan Clinic where he runs it, I fund it, and we take care of everybody who has lost in the system who can't get care.
How do you deal with profiting over other people's injuries in your law firm?
Every business is in business to make a profit.
Yeah.
If you don't have a profit...
I don't know what the fuck she was getting at. Every business is in business to make a profit. If he didn't do anything and not make a profit, then he wouldn't make any money. And if he don't make no money, he's gonna be exactly where you like. Why would you? It's like saying, why the fuck do you go to work? You trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? Why do you help people? Oh, I want to help people, but I gotta make money. I gotta survive. So what the fuck are we talking about, bro? Like, what the fuck? Like, let me hear that question again.
On the other side of me and on the other side of my clients are insurance companies. Insurance companies do this. They take in premiums and they try not to pay claims. When they try not to pay claims fairly, that's when I'm hired. When I'm hired, the people who hire me cannot afford a lawyer by the hour. They take in premium. The other side of my...
Deal with profiting over other people's injuries in your law firm.
Every business is in business to make a profit. If you don't have a profit, you don't have a business. On the other side of me and on the other side of my clients are insurance companies. Insurance companies do this. They take in premiums and they try not to pay claims. When they try not to pay claims fairly, that's when I'm hired. When I'm hired, the people who are hiring me cannot afford a lawyer by the hour. And the insurance industry, they live in this world. Deny, delay, defend. Their job is to never be fair with you.
Dead ass, bro. I'm still fighting my fucking tickets. I'm still fighting my fucking claims for my surgery, bro. Niggas, they don't want to pay for shit. Like, what the fucking niggas paying for? What is the point of paying for insurance if they're not gonna pay anything? If they're not gonna cover shit? What, they're gonna cover $1,000 out of 20 bands? I gotta pay 19 bands back. What's the point? Nah, this is real shit though. This is real shit. Like, he's saying real shit.
The people who are hiring me cannot afford a lawyer by the hour. And the insurance industry, they live in this world. Deny, delay, defend. Their job is to never be fair with you. The people who come to me at their time of need are people who've had something taken from them. The business I'm in is being the key to the courthouse for people who can't afford it, taking all of the risk. And believe me, I've lost some cases where I've written off millions of dollars.
Damn.
But at the end of the day, the only thing between me and them getting a fair shake from the insurance industry is what we do, which is take them to trial. So I never even realized it could be this lucrative until I got in it. But I've
Damn.
also scaled it in such a way that most personal injury firms are like, one-trick ponies in one city. I built mine throughout the entire United States, and by having the scale that I have, my profit got a lot bigger.
Damn.
You have mentioned before that you make money off of people's injuries and stuff like that. Do you think it's ethical to, I don't want to say take advantage of people, but take advantage of people when they're most vulnerable?
I think what I do is highly ethical. I think that the insurance industry
Marilyn,
is
what's
very
up?
unethical. I believe that I'm the difference between people getting back what was taken from them and relying on the insurance company.
Right.
I believe that what I do is almost, not quite, like a ministry, because people come to me in their most desperate hour, whether they've lost their home, lost a life, lost a limb, lost livelihood, and they have no way to fight back. So I can tell you this, I sleep very well with what I do and why I do it, because I am the civil police representing the people who cannot have a voice for themselves.
Right.
I got into this business because
what's
my
up?
brother Tim was paralyzed, so I got to see what it's like to be on the other side.
Damn.
I got to see what it's like to be the poor person that's being oppressed. And I'll tell you what,
Right.
it is the worst feeling in the whole world
Right.
to be hopeless, powerless, helpless. And when you get to step in and even the playing field and say, hey, that ain't gonna happen. And when they try to give you peanuts, we're like, we're not taking peanuts.
Right.
When I walk into my lobbies throughout America,
Yo, they trying to come at him with mad different shit, but it's like, gang, he's literally showing that he's a fucking genuine ass nigga. He actually cares about people. I'm not gonna lie, from what he's saying, like from what I'm hearing from him, like he's making sense, bro. Like he's actually laying it out. People come to him when they're in need and he helps rectify their issues. You know what I'm saying? And he's been on the other side of it because he's poor. They just look at him because he's a billionaire, so they think he's just a fucking fuck up. They think he's just like, he's gonna screw everybody.
hey, that ain't gonna happen. And when they try to give you peanuts, we're like, we're not taking peanuts. When I walk into my lobby,
Look, hear this shit, Ryan.
Feel and say, hey, that ain't gonna happen. And when they try to give you peanuts, we're like, we're not taking peanuts.
Wait, I don't know if you heard it. If you heard the whole part.
On this business, because my brother Tim was paralyzed for themselves.
Right here. This is the question.
Limp their most and on the
when they're more ethical to, I don't want to say take advantage of people, but take advantage of people when they're most vulnerable.
I think what I do is highly ethical. I think that the insurance industry is very unethical. I believe that I'm the difference between people getting back what was taken from them and relying on the insurance company. I believe that what I do is almost, not quite, like a ministry, because people come to me in their most desperate hour, whether they've lost their home, lost a life, lost a limb, lost livelihood, and they have no way to fight back. So I can tell you this, I sleep very well with what I do and why I do it, because I am the civil police representing the people who cannot have a voice for themselves. I got into this business because my brother Tim was paralyzed, so I got to see what it's like to be on the other side. I got to see what it's like to be the poor person that's being oppressed. And I'll tell you what, it is the worst feeling in the whole world to be hopeless, powerless, helpless. And when you get to step in and even the playing field and say, hey, that ain't gonna happen. And when they try to give you peanuts, we're like, we're not taking peanuts. When I walk into my lobbies throughout America, when I see those clients sitting there, I see my brother, I see my family, and I want to treat them exactly the way I would have wanted to be treated.
Do you believe most billionaires and lawyers are compassionate?
That's the most realest shit. That's the most realest shit. Like, I feel like he's telling the truth. He could be saying it for the camera, but I don't think so. I think he's actually being genuine. I think he's actually saying that from the heart. Being honest.
Do you believe most billionaires and lawyers are compassionate?
I think it all depends on the person. I believe what's helped me in my life was I came from a very difficult childhood with a lot of economic insecurity and alcoholism. Everything bad that you could think happened did happen. But the good thing about those things, if you take it the right way, is those things can generate later in life serious compassion on your part. Whenever I would see somebody homeless, I used to tell my children, just remember this, they don't want to be there.
Right.
And once upon a time, that was a little girl and a little boy eating an ice cream cone, swinging, having the time of their life. And they don't want to be there. And don't judge them because we don't know how they got there.
John, how do you care for your clients when you're done with them? I know your motto is for the people, but it seems like it's only
makes
for
it a little
the
bit of
client.
ugly. You just say shoot
Up
his
until a
shoes. That's
certain
probably
point,
what's up with you.
The award is won, the case is closed. How do you take care of your people?
Would you be happy if you stayed where you are
Bro,
in
what
life
the
and
fuck are you
job
talking
forever?
about?
If the answer is yes, then this video is not.
After you're done with them.
Here's how I take care of the people. I change conduct. I just got a big verdict against Takata airbags down in Miami a few weeks ago. I can promise you this, because of my cases, Takata is changing their conduct. I'm one of the lawyers on the opioid cases. These pharmaceutical companies were killing us.
Damn.
That's not happening anymore. I have cases against the...
Shout out to Lamine Yamal. He's really speaking facts right now. What? Nah, this guy is speaking facts. Yo, Tony Bond, what's the vibes?
I'm one of the lawyers on the opioid cases. These pharmaceutical companies were killing us. That's not happening anymore. I have cases against the tobacco industry. The tobacco industry is in the business of premeditated murder. These are evil.
Premeditated murder.
And so for the...
What the fuck? Premeditated murder, the tobacco. I hope y'all niggas ain't here smoking cigarettes, yo. Y'all ain't here smoking cigarettes? Let me know. What the
business of premeditated...
This is crazy.
Killing the lawyers on the opioid cases. These pharmaceutical companies were killing us. That's not happening anymore.
Bro,
I have
what
cases against the tobacco industry. The tobacco industry is in the business of premeditated murder.
I don't smoke.
These are evil companies. And so for the people, not my clients and people, the people who I'll never represent, the people who will never know me, I'm changing conduct.
My question to you, throughout law school, I heard a lot that lawyers are the reason why insurance costs so much and is expensive. So what is your take on that?
Well, you heard that from the insurance industry. There's been tort reform after tort reform all across America. And you know why they have this, what's called tort reform, to take away your rights, my rights, their rights. They say, we're going to take certain rights away from you and your rates are going to go down. But here's what's never happened. They've never tied one of those bills to a mandatory decrease of insurance premiums. These insurance companies take premiums in, they make bad investments, and then they say, oh,
we
the
don't know
lawyers are causing us to make bad investments. No, the lawyers aren't the problem. The insurance company.
Yo, he's on his shit.
They say, we're going to take certain rights away from you, rights, my rights, industry. There's been tort reform after tort reform.
Why are you so short, Unc?
Across
What the
America.
fuck?
And you know why they have this, what's called tort reform, to take away your rights, my rights, their rights. They say, we're going to take certain rights away from you and your rates are going to go down. But here's what's never happened. They've never tied one of those bills to a mandatory decrease of insurance premiums.
Right.
These insurance companies take premiums in, they make bad investments, and then they say, oh, the lawyers are causing us to make bad investments. No, the lawyers aren't the problem. The insurance companies who run their companies poorly are the problem, and they just want bigger profits. And by
Right.
the way, when you go home, Google their profits. Google what their CEOs are making. They're not hurting. They're making a lot of money.
If you lost all of your wealth tomorrow, what would be your next step in this struggling economy? Do you think you could pull it off? Do you think you could be just as successful?
I think if I did this again, I would not be this successful. This has been a series of left turns and right turns. All of
Wow.
a sudden you end up here. I'm not arrogant enough.
That was the most realest shit. He's saying, bro, this shit was like, I ain't gonna lie, I really feel like sometimes a lot of this shit it gotta be, it takes some type of luck to make it. Some type of luck. You gotta be consistent, figure it out, go through a lot of trials and tribulations, but in some type of way, you gotta have some type of luck with this shit. I have insurance. Most of us in America have insurance, but most of the time in America, you know, yo, Jay Waltz was good. We doing a sub. Everybody that subs up on Twitch, we writing their name down on my fucking thing, gang. Feel me? Not saying you have to, bro, but feel me? That's what we doing right now. But a lot of us have insurance, bro. But a lot of us probably fight our insurance. They don't want to pay for your dental. They don't want to pay for your, you know, you get injured. You know, anything. It could be anything. Get hurt. Somebody die. You know what I'm saying? It could be a no fault. Like it could be so much things with insurance. Then they just choose not to. I'm going through it right now. I literally tore my Achilles. Right. I have insurance, and you know, I think they covered the bill, I believe, but they didn't cover me getting physical therapy in a way. I guess it's not in the thing, but it's like, bro, like, think about it. When is, like, I don't just fucking tear my Achilles every fucking day and it's coming out as like, okay, like, you know, you're becoming a liability. This shit happened, it happened when I was 22. So it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? This shit happened until it took 22 years until something like that happened for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm guessing by the time I get older, another 20 something years, whatever, bro, I'm not going to be, hopefully, God forbid, I'm not tearing my Achilles again. So it's like, when it comes down to something like this, it don't make sense because it's like, why are you trying to get me to cover something that I can't cover something so simple? And then they want you, and then these insurance claims and companies want to keep, you know, they just played, like he said, delay, deny. I forgot the other one, delay, deny, and they want to deny shit. So it's like you're taking long, then you got to wait. But then, you know, obviously a lot of people in America not making such certain amount of X of money. So if you're not making a certain amount of X of money, or, you know, you're still trying to survive and you can't pay it, then what? It goes to the debt collector. And now, you know, it's fucking up shit you got going on, whatever like that. And they want money out of you that, you know, you can't possibly pay. I'll be honest with you right now. Like, I have a loan out for college. It's cool and all, but right outside, as soon as I get out of college, they want me to start paying the loans. They want 3 bands a month. 3-4 bands a month. Let's be honest, gang. Niggas coming out of college, who the fuck got that, gang? Who the fuck got 3-4 bands a month coming right out of college? They asking you to pay that shit right up front. The fucking loans. And then obviously, like, you can't, you know, then you got to do like a little plan or something, what the case may be. But what, you can't do that, then what? If you can't do the plan, if you can't pay it right up front or something, like you can't make that threshold, what happens? Okay, well, then we could do a plan, whatever, but then we know we're going to have interest. We're going to add interest on it. So now you're paying certain X amount of money on top of interest. You may got a cheaper rate. You may got a, like, a payment plan or something, but then you got interest on top of. So it's like, bro, you paying even more. Like, it's just fucked up, bro. It's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Everything he's been saying right now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he missed. I don't think he has missed. I'm being honest.
If I did this again, I would not be this successful. This has been a series of left turns and right turns, and all of a sudden you end up here. I'm not arrogant enough. I believe that 99% of what's happened to me.
Did you have a dream of playing in the NBA?
Or blessings, or whatever you want to call it.
I'm a pastor.
Maybe when I was really young.
One of the core tenets of many faith systems in the world is a rejection of possessions and wealth. Do you feel like you had to sacrifice part of yourself or your faith or your family to be able to get where you are today?
Not at all. Because my faith has been at the forefront of everything I've done. It's the teachings from my faith guide me not only in my life, but in my business life. And those lessons are fairly clear.
You think you're not tapped in with God?
Do I think I need to take a vow of poverty? I don't think so. If I'd done that, I would would have been a Catholic priest. So no, I have never found a conflict in making money in my faith. I think the conflict would be if I made money and didn't use my money for what I've been taught to use my money for. What my goal is I don't live anywhere near what I make, except, on my jet. And that is excess. Woo! I don't live that way in my...
Instead of my jet. I mean, shit, if I'm a billionaire, I'm gonna have a jet. I don't even blame him. I mean, shit. I mean, you making certain X amount of money. You can't... It's not being bougie, but you can't fake move like a regular civilian. Like, you a target. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be around like, you a billionaire. What? Billionaire. What are we talking about?
That is excess. But I don't live that way. And my goal now is that I think my children are set. I do not want to leave the government one penny. I think that, if you want to see your money wasted, give it to Congress. And what I want to do is I want to do as much as I can while I'm alive and leave a huge amount of money into a foundation. And that will say at that foundation, faith without works is dead.
I personally work at...
Faith without work is dead. People be having so much faith. People be manifesting, praying. You don't put in no work, man. Ain't nothing gonna happen. Keep dreaming.
And I was wondering, how much do you normally tip customer service workers that
I like that.
are
Faith
in
without work
certain
is dead.
positions?
$100. And I'll tell you why. We're a member of 3 different churches, and my wife gives away, I don't even know what she gives to these churches. But I am much more interested in leaving $100 tips for my servers and for the people who cut my hair than throwing $100 in the collection plate, because $100 to somebody can change their day. I got a case one time where a little boy was killed by a bus in Jacksonville. My investigator called me and said, I just think I'd tell you how we got this case. I said, how? He said, the woman met you once. I said, when did she meet me? 5 years ago. Where? It was Christmas Eve at Bob Evans. And I went there for breakfast with my daughter. And she told my investigator, and he left me a $100 tip. That's why she called me.
Damn.
So I don't know where your cafe is, but let me know and I'll come in and
Amazing.
leave you a $100 tip.
I'll definitely let you know. That's an amazing tip. Thank you, John.
Do you believe it's justifiable to be worth $1 billion while millions live in poverty?
No. If I could undo it all and let us all be the same, that's what I would do.
Okay, and do you believe, because I heard something about how you don't agree with the government spending, which I actually do agree with, so how would you split up the money?
The most to the most with the least. I believe that there are people that are, I don't believe it, I know it. When you go out to the Morgan Hunger Relief Center, the people that are walking in there are not the homeless. They're walking in there dressed in work clothes with their children to get free food. And it's an abomination.
Yeah, because I go to the University of Florida because I remember you mentioning it. And one thing I've noticed as a college student is that there is a lot of corruption throughout it, from the president, even from student government funneling millions. And then when I look into to see what happened to them, nothing really happened. They didn't go to jail or anything.
Look, the University of Florida, they hired this president who was just a buddy of the governor's, and he came up there and...
Imagine being able to build anything.
Oh, shit.
Just by thinking about it.
They bleeping his shit out.
Base 44.
The University of Florida, and took so much...
Student government funneling millions. And then when I look into to see what happened to them, nothing really happened. They didn't go to jail or anything.
Look, the University of Florida, they hired this president who was just a buddy of the governor's, and he came up there and the University of Florida and took so much money, and he's still on the payroll, Ben Sass.
Yeah, that's what a lot of college students are talking about.
It's an outrage. And by the way, when you Google those articles, the alligator, I'm all over those all over those articles, ripping him a new.
So you just mentioned that everyone's a politician now, but you also said that you also have done at least 2 different things with legislation. So would you consider yourself to also be a politician?
Sorta. Everybody wants me to run for governor of Florida right now. When I'd go to the White House, they'd take me over to the side and show me polling on me. And there's a side of me that thinks I could be good at it, but then there's a side of me that really enjoys living in Maui half the year. So I became sort of a politician because, listen, They were fighting me hard on the minimum wage. They were fighting me hard on medical marijuana. And I was out debating sheriffs, and everybody I was debating had a green suit on and a gun. So it's like, a little hard to debate them. So I was sort of a politician because I was in the political realm. And that's why all this talk about me, about people wanting me to run for governor is percolating.
So today, I think we've all sat here and we've heard you talk about your jet and Maui and your 3 homes and the money that sits in your account.
Yo, come on, Frederick. What the fuck, man? Like, yo, give this nigga a break, bro. Like, you just want to find any reason to come at him. I don't think I've heard anything positive coming from Frederick's mouth. I don't think he has asked any question to help, maybe take some type of advice to help him in his fucking life. You know, to better himself. I don't think he has learned anything from this. He's just coming straight at him. Literally finding any opportunity to find